JD103. It's an interesting one. This is one where the other 3 build gives you a really nice build from the 10 to the 3, but then you've got the issue of having a 180 into the J, because then you've got to get that D to the 10 again. So the engineering that you have is probably the best engineering, because as you can see from here, if you were to build the other 3 with Felipe compressed on Marconi, Manuel, it's like the mirrored 3, Manuel on the front of that 3-way piece, and Fred on the tail. That's a quicker build to the 3, but then you have that funky build to the J afterwards. So I think it's the building of the 3 is the key thing. I know we have the brain lock, but it's one of those moves where you don't want to rush it. You want to really cruise to it, because it's going to allow you, here we go. There's a lot of moving parts. From the end of the 10, there's a lot of moving parts. We've got to bring completely different people into the center. And I think the cruising it is the only way for it to work. And if you had space, which you don't, Manuel, because you've got the tunnel walls right there, I would suggest that you went straight backwards first, but I can see that you're struggling to do that. But we need to put priority on bringing Fred into the center. I like the 3s, guys. I think they're way better, more consistent with regards to how much vertical. The 10s still need a little bit of work, but I'm struggling to find something consistently that needs fixing on them. Let me just have a little look. Yes, I think if I was to pick one thing, it would be Marconi and Fred just feeling like you can spin that piece like a 19. Like it happens inconsistently, right? So J, D, oh, there's a brain lock there. I didn't see that the first time round. I made a very similar brain lock, but I did it in the World Cup. So Fred, you're in good company there. Yeah, so 3s look good. 10s, I think, just getting that feeling like we can spin that back pair. There are other ways to turn that back pair, but I don't think you have space in your tunnel, and it's more of like the more straight line approach on the 10, Marconi and Fred. I think going for more like the 19, where in your A slot, Fred, you just open up a little bit, and then Marconi comes up into the side body with a big move, and you help him, you work with him. I think for your tunnel, that's probably the better technique. Let me know if you think otherwise, and we can always look at changing stuff. But in the meantime, I think do some work on spinning that back piece, please, guys.